Lucky Boys Podcast.
These conversations have to be with people you trust because, they're so personal that, you don't want to have someone who will be judgmental,
For sure.
To say things.
Or use that shit against you.
Use it against you or say things that will just break you down.
Yeah.
I don't have these conversations with my parents.
Because you're at a very...
Ding, 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 ding. So, I don't have these conversations with my parents.
Because you're at a very vulnerable moment.
Yeah, of course.
You know what? But I think, to my parents' credit, I think you're right. If I came to them just on the surface, they would be harsh on me. They would go back to old school, hardcore tiger parents. But I think if I came with them and expressed vulnerability, I think that's a side that they go, okay, Will doesn't usually show himself to us like that. I think they'll be more sensitive and empathetic to what I'm currently sharing. And I don't know if that's a lot of other parents too. They're not used to seeing their kid vulnerable. Would they have a more empathetic approach instead of looking at you like, just fuck it, truck through it? Would they actually listen to you before they try to advise you? Right? Yeah. And just try to, maybe they don't have the answer. Maybe they'll just stay with you and just tell you it'll get better. Maybe they'll just comfort you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like my mom and dad would do that. I don't know.
That shit changes though. Like Asian parents once like you get to that point, like after college, I feel like, oh, you're away from home. Like, damn, they get mad sentimental. Like my dad's like, yo, hug me, man. I miss you. I'm like,
whoa, like, really? Affection from Asian parents?
For real? My mom still doesn't like show facial expressions or anything. But, like,
my dad doesn't do the hug thing.
Oh.
No.
I would think your dad would go for the hug.
My mom's more affectionate than my dad. Like, it wouldn't be like, because I go in for the hug with my dad. When I see him and we leave, I'm like, oh, what's that? It's the cheap, the one hand, like, yeah. Good game.
Yeah.
One of those. But he will tell me like he would call me like, there's other ways that I see it, other ways that I get those hugs. It may not be physical squeeze, but like he'll call me, hey, like if we didn't talk for a week or two, hey, how's everything? You good? How's the kids?
Yeah.
How's this and that? Oh, great. And we'll just chit chat about little things. And then at the end, he might go, all right, you take care, son. Boom. And that to me, I hear, I love you.
Yeah.
In between all of that, I hear, I love you. And I feel the hug. Like I feel it. And to me, that's good. And it means a lot to me. And then when I see my dad, I mean, he's not scared of doing it. It's just, I just don't think that's in him.
Maybe he's not used to it.
Yeah, it's just like the way he was raised is different. But I mean, I've heard he has said I love you before, but it's not like every day. It's not like with my kids, I give them I love you bombs like all the time. I love you. Oh, yeah, you're going to school. I love you. Oh, daddy's leaving the house. I love you. You're going to bed. I love you. Oh, good morning. I love you. Like I give it to them all the time.
Yeah.
My dad is different. He's very selective with it. I hear it.
Does it mean more when it's like selective like that?
No, I don't, Brad. I'm just because it always means a lot. Even when he says take care, I understand what it means when he says take care. So when I hear, because I already feel it, I feel it. So it doesn't mean when he actually says it, because it's just words, right? It's just words. It's like, what's the meaning behind these words? He could say take care, and it really means I love you.
Yeah. Right.
So I hear it already when he says take care. When he says how you doing. I hear it. Oh, I love you. Oh, how you doing? Oh, in my head, it means the energy I feel is, I love you. I want to make sure you're good. I don't need you to actually say these words in order for me to just feel secure about our relationship. I understand where we're at, So, it's deeper than that. I'm a grown man. Like, I get it. I don't need that reassurance at this age.
No, for sure.
Maybe as a kid, it would have been nice.
Just once. Yeah. No, that's like reading between the lines. Like when your boys are like, yo, man, this is kind of crazy, dude. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
That's reading between the lines. Like, man, like you understand where we both came from and you're scared that I'm making this jump that's going to be risky. You're watching out for me. And for me, that's how I perceive it now. It's like, it used to be like, man, you just don't think I'm capable, do you? But it's more so like, I know where we come from, and people where we come from don't do stuff like that. It's kind of crazy.
They're projecting their fear and their doubt on you.
Yeah.
They're just, and I agree with you. I think they're looking inwardly because when I heard my friend say that, my initial reflex was, fuck, yo, you hating? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't you supporting me? And, but I get it. I think, as a time to think about it and get out my feelings, you really thinking of my interests and you're going, if I did this, I would be really unsure about it. That's what it really is. You're projecting your own thoughts on how you would feel if you did it. And you're just looking out for me in that sense. And I get it. But you're not looking out for me when you say things like that. You know, I think make me aware of this, but also reassure me like, yo, you got my back.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the way to move with that.
If it doesn't work out, you got a place to crash.
Lucky Boys Podcast.